Hello class, my name is Yamil Stenkamp and this is my video presentation. I'm going to talk about the life in Cuba. And I was born and raised there. I left my country when in 2010 to go to Spain, and then I came here to the United States in 2015. And since I've been here in this country, I have had many opportunities. I have been able to continue my education. I have been able to create my own family, and I have the freedom to choose what I want to be in the future, which is something that I didn't had in my country. And the reason I want to share this with you is because I feel many people do not appreciate what we have in this country or take it for granted. And I want to show you that there are so many people in countries like Cuba that struggle with their everyday life because of the bad decisions of the government. And for example, in Cuba, everything is owned by the government: hospitals and schools and entertainment places and anything related to public services, transportation, everything. And only a few years ago, the government has been allowing some entrepreneurs to create their own businesses. And now you can see at our neighborhoods more street vendors and people doing business like selling fish or selling goods or restaurants, printer places, and things like that, which is has been really good because it has increased the employment rate in Cuba, and it also have um, helped these people to improve their economic situation. However, the situation in Cuba is still very hard because the incomes are very low. There is no money, and there is a lot of scarcity. This is an example of some of the monthly wage of professionals versus private businesses, and you can see it's very low when the expenses of a family of three in Cuba can be very close to $100 or more. You can realize that people need a side business or um, some kind of support to be able to make it to the end of the month. And we're talking about very basic needs because we're not including vacations or treats or any fancy food or anything like that. This is very basic needs. And this situation is creating that, for example, the youth in Cuba do not want to pursue any professional education because they don't see the value on it. If you cannot be able to feed your family in the future with such a little income. Right now, doctors relied on patients to be able to cover some of their personal needs as appreciation for their job, or a friend of mine bakes cakes as a side business to be able to make the extra money. So the youth do not want any professional job anymore. They prefer to drop school early and start doing private businesses because it's where the money is. And also the other surprise, like the scarcity. In Cuba, these are examples of stores that my mom took pictures of in the neighborhood. There are very little stores with very few items. Mostly people do not buy in these places. These are the places that when I go, I would take my mom, and if there is any treats or something that they normally don't get, we would get it there because things are more expensive. But it's not that they have many options either. Produce like eggs or milk or oil can be missing for months or weeks. And when they arrive, the people needs to go through hours of big lines to be able to access them, and also very portion. It's not that you can buy as many as you want. You have certain amount that you can buy. And another way that people receive some help is through the family members that are out of the country, like here in the United States. A lot of Cubans have family in here that every month sends like a alimony to help with their expenses. Or when we travel over there, we carry all these baggages to full with clothes or medicine to be able to help them with the things that they cannot find over there. And another thing is the destruction of the country, because the government does not take care of anything, and they do not have the resources, but they also do not change the rules, so the people can have a voice or can be able to support the country in a better way. So this is very sad, but it's the reality, and that's why I feel very appreciative of this country, and the freedom of choices that we have, and all the many opportunities that we're given here that many other people in other countries do not have. So thank you for watching.